Mike Tyson, once known as the baddest man on the planet, is a name that echoes through the annals of boxing history. From a troubled youth to becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history, my journey has been nothing short of a roller coaster. This story isn't just about boxing. It's about overcoming life's toughest battles. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, I faced hardships that could have derailed anyone. But through boxing, I found a channel for my aggression and a path to discipline. My story is important because it shows that no matter where you start, you can achieve greatness through perseverance and resilience. In sharing my story, I hope to inspire others who might be struggling with their own battles. Whether it's fighting against poverty, dealing with personal demons, or striving for success against all odds, there's a lesson in my life for everyone. Let's dive into the journey of how a kid from the streets became a world champion. Born into a world of hardship in Brownsville, Brooklyn, I was surrounded by crime and poverty from a young age. My father left when I was just 2 years old, and my mother struggled to keep us afloat. Life seemed like a constant battle, with every day bringing new challenges to overcome. I was often in trouble, fighting in the streets and getting involved with the wrong crowds. By the age of 13, I had been arrested multiple times. It was during one of my stints in a juvenile detention center that I was discovered by a counselor who saw potential in me, not just for boxing, but for turning my life around. This was a turning point. Under the guidance of legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, I began to see that I could channel my anger and frustration into something positive. Boxing became my outlet, my discipline, and eventually, my salvation. Cus didn't just train me in the sport, he adopted me and gave me the stability I desperately needed. At the age of 20, I became the youngest heavyweight champion in the world. It was a dream come true, a validation of all the hard work and discipline that had been instilled in me. The world was at my feet, and I felt invincible, ready to take on anyone who challenged me in the ring. My fighting style was ferocious. I was known for my aggressive tactics and powerful punches that often led to early knockouts. Fans around the world were captivated by my performances, and I quickly became one of the most famous athletes on the planet. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and I was not always ready to handle the fame and fortune that came my way. My life outside the ring began to spiral out of control, leading to a series of personal and legal challenges that would test my spirit more than any opponent. The higher you rise, the harder you fall. At the peak of my career, I faced numerous legal issues and personal battles that threatened to end everything I had worked for. In 1992, I was convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison, of which I served 3. This period was one of the darkest times of my life, and it seemed like all was lost. Prison was a humbling experience. It forced me to confront the person I had become and the choices I had made. I spent countless hours reflecting on my life, reading, and even finding solace in spirituality. These were crucial steps towards personal redemption. Emerging from prison, I knew I had to make changes. I returned to the ring, but more importantly, I began the process of changing my life. I sought to repair relationships, work on my mental health, and be a better person. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. The road to redemption was long and fraught with challenges, but it led to a transformation that I am proud of. I dedicated myself to becoming a better father, a better friend, and a better human being. I started to give back to the community and speak openly about my struggles, hoping to prevent others from making the same mistakes. Today, I am not just a former boxing champion, but a mentor, an entrepreneur, and a public speaker. I host a podcast, Hot Boxin' with Mike Tyson, where I discuss life's ups and downs with guests from various backgrounds. This platform has allowed me to spread messages of hope and resilience. Through all the trials and tribulations, I've learned valuable lessons about forgiveness, the power of second chances, and the importance of mental health. These are the messages I now strive to share with the world, hoping to inspire those who face similar battles. My journey from a troubled youth to a world champion and beyond is a testament to the power of change and the human spirit's capacity to overcome. Life threw its hardest punches at me, but I learned to take them and rise again. This is the essence of my story and the legacy I hope to leave behind. To anyone struggling out there, remember this. No matter how tough it gets, you have the strength to change your narrative. It's never too late to turn your life around. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and never stop fighting for the life you deserve. As I continue to grow and evolve, I am grateful for every experience that has shaped me. Thank you for taking the time to read my story. Keep fighting, keep believing, and most importantly, keep rising.